Hey there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of Kit Conspiracy, where I am using my Ultimate Page Kit from wherever to create a layout. And we only had this kit for 2 days, and so I'm making two layouts with it. This one, again, just like yesterday, I started out with the instructions for the page kit because the page kits do come already like planned out for you. And I kind of looked at it and thought, well, I like some of these bits. Some of them don't work great for my photos, but some of them do. So I kind of do my own thing once I kind of get started. So I am using one of the banner pieces. I think my banner is a different one than the one that they uh, have you use in the page kit because I think they gave you three in this page kit. So I chose the one that says exploring, and um, I really like the way that these banners kind of have this movement and flow to them, so I think they're really cool. I am going to add a little bit of foam tape to the ends or to underneath them to make it pop up, and I am inking it up to give it a little bit of extra pop. So, um, my title is actually going to be Awesome Destination. This is at the same place that the photos were from yesterday. I believe this is Sitka, if I remember correctly. I think it's Sitka. Anyway, these were taken the same day on the same walk, but I really loved those pink flowers. I love how they actually play off my sweatshirt really well. And so I went ahead and used those and this picture of me and my husband with the boats in the background. I thought that was really cool. I do kind of wish this collection had a few boats in it rather than the hot air balloons, but it is what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and work with it. And I thought I'll go ahead and use the hot air balloons. It's not something I normally use, but I'm going to go ahead and go with it just because we are traveling and it's just a nod to the travel theme. So I'm just trying to figure out where other things are going to go because, like I said, I'm not following exactly along with the page kit. This is a rather short video for me, so probably about half as long as most of my videos um, because it comes together relatively quickly. While I go ahead and figure out the placement of this particular piece, don't forget to go check out MK's channel. Her link is down below, and you can go and check out what she is doing for today's layout using the same kit that I am using. And I don't know if she's going to be using cruise photos as well because this is a cruise that we did together with our spouses. So I'm not sure if she's using cruise photos or not, but I'm really curious to see what she ends up using. And I know she has used this paper in the past. I don't know if it's from the current kit that she's got, but I know she's used this paper in the past, and it's a really cool paper. I really like it, and so I'm really happy with the way that it comes out. And I kind of read the word awesome as part of the title. I'm just trying to figure out the placement for this piece. It says adventurers, I believe, and trying to figure out if it's going to make the page. While I'm thinking about it, I'm just inking up all of my bits and pieces in some black soot distress ink to help them pop just a little bit and give them a little bit of extra added dimension. Now, I do end up putting this butterfly right over the A and the W there. You can still read that it's an A and a W. I don't think it really hinders anything, but I thought it looked better there than all the way at the top of the layout because I didn't really want to draw your eye all the way to the top since I don't have anything going on up there. Kind of keeping everything as a central band across the middle of this layout rather than spreading out my clusters even more. So I'm liking how it's coming together. I did print these on my selfie, so they're slightly smaller than a 3x4 and slightly smaller than a 4x6, and so that gives me a little bit of extra wiggle room around the edges to play and have a little bit of extra room for some clusters. So that makes me happy. And excuse me. And then I am not going to add a border around this layout like I did yesterday's because this one is actually already bordered for me. I don't feel like it needs a border or anything like that. Um, and I really liked the blue-gray colors of it because it plays really well off of the water and the sky in these photos. And our sweatshirts are, or my sweatshirt and his t-shirt are gray, so it just works really well with this particular paper, and that made me really happy. So that's one of the reasons I chose this particular paper to use today. It just went really well with these photos, and so you can't go wrong with that, right? Now I am just adding a little bit of foam tape to the back, like I mentioned before, just to pop all of this banner up so that it's got a little lift to it. And I am adding a little liquid glue to the tail ends of it so they don't get caught up in the page protector when I slide it in and out. And using my tweezers there as like a third hand to kind of hold that while it sets up. And I think I'm pretty much done with this one. Um, yeah, I think I might just add a little bit of extra glue because that chipboard destination piece, I didn't want that to pop off either. And it was really stuck on the photo, but not so stuck on the paper. That's kind of the way that chipboard works, is it sticks to the glossy surface, but not the paper surface. And I am pretty happy with how that turned out, you guys. If you have questions or comments, I hope you would leave those down below. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this one. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. This is our last day of Kit Conspiracy, and we're going to move right into wood grain and winter for December. So come back and see me soon. Bye bye.